The general settings page is just a place for you to put the project information for your own QA records, but also any information here will be included on the design report and the PDF export. When you set up the project and you choose the area that the project is based in, the units will default to the most common used in that area, and if you want to override it, you can do in this section. The main function of the catalogue is for us to be transparent with everything that H2x uses for the calculations. So for example, you can click on a fixture, look at all the different loading units and other properties that are assigned to that. You can also look at different pipe materials, you can choose between different ones as well, and this will contain all different diameters and other properties. And for, say, PSD standards, if you want to look how loading units converted to flow rates, you can find that here as well. So it's about being transparent with information and allowing you to choose between different types of products. As you draw your system in H2x, every component, whether it's a pipe, a valve, a fitting, it has a monetary value assigned to it. It's only there as a guidance, just a reference point. It's definitely not supposed to be 100% accurate. But if you did want to override this, you can do it in this section.
Nodes are a great way for you to get your results in a fast and efficient manner. The way they work is instead of adding individual fixtures and connecting them all together, you can choose the node, and let's just say for example there's a shower in this area, that will snap to the nearest pipes, and then maybe there's a basin over in this corner. As you can see, it's really fast to add these, and then for the calculations it will look up the fixed units or the loading units to do the pipe sizing calculations. Alternatively, if you have common groups of fixtures like this bathroom, in the node menu, because that doesn't exist, you can create your own following this process. Give it a name, give it a range of pressures that you want to aim for. If you fall outside of it, it will give you warnings. And then yeah, we put in the lavatory sinks, 3 WCs and 1 shower. Scroll down, click create. And as we come back to the project, scroll down, that will now appear. And once again, you can stand by in that area. And we can see we've got the fixed units for what's connected.
You can control the way the line appears on the page based on the height that it's drawn at. So for example, anything below the floor, you could put the dash lines, and then you can edit the other numbers on the screen here and assign a different line type for that height. For your water flow system, you can edit the name, the temperature, the colour. You can choose if it has a recirculation system, it's default to not having one. But then you've got your risers, reticulations and connections. So your risers are the vertical pipes, reticulations are like your distribution through the floors, and connections are like your wedge pipes to fixtures. You're then fully in control of the maximum velocity setting, the maximum pressure drop setting, and choosing materials and adding any spur capacity. Hot water works similarly, but with this you can choose insulation, materials and thicknesses. The default gas system is natural gas. You can choose to add a new system and choose LP gas if you'd like to, but with this one for now you can change the name, change the colour, and then you're in control of the maximum velocity, what material you'd like to design to, and what minimum pipe size you'd like to set. And you can set different parameters for your risers and your reticulations, which are really your vertical and horizontal pipes. To edit the properties of the heating system, you can change the name, you can change the flow temperature, you can also change the different colours you'd like to use for the feed and return pipes. And then, assuming the system's insulated, you can choose different insulation materials and thicknesses. And then your risers and your reticulation are your vertical and horizontal pipes. Here you can choose materials, maximum velocities, minimum pipe sizes, and add any spur capacity. For your wastewater system settings, you can choose the name, and then you can also choose the colour of the pipes and the vents of that system, choose the material for different parts of it, and then the way the pipes are sized, because there's various options. You choose between what units or flow rates you'd like a certain size to be picked, and then what fall you'd like to be picked as well. Then for some of the warnings, you can choose how many or how long certain pipes can be. And then when it comes back to like vent sizing and stack sizing, again, it's going back to those tables, so you enter in your own information there. A very important part of h2x is setting the calculations parameters correctly. So you can choose the peak flow rate calculation method. There's different ways to size your pipes as well. And then for drainage method as well, different standards to choose from. So just be aware to check this area, and you can make changes at any point and the calculations will update in h2x. Using the hotkeys really helps you to design fast in h2x, so I strongly recommend that you get familiar with them. The idea here is that you can press C for cold water, H for hot, P for pipe, T for TMV, all instead of having to go back to the toolbar every time using your mouse.